Essentially, Geeks and Gamers is a website and YouTube channel that usually focuses on Star Wars and demonizes, there's no nice way of putting it, Kathleen Kennedy, Rian Johnson, and that's their usual spiel. But now Jeremy's becoming outraged over He-Man, even though he's not directly involved. But we're going to take a look back where before this, because now, today, he's like, I want Kevin Smith to apologize to all the fans, and I speak for Ryan Kennel, I speak for Nerdrotic, and blah, 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 blah. But as we're going to see only a couple of weeks ago, this is not even ancient history, with Doomcock and the controversy with Doomcock and Ryan Kennel, who is affiliated with Geeks and Gamers, he's like, listen, I don't speak for anybody. I only speak for Jeremiah. I only speak for myself. And you're like, wait, hold on. Wait, wait. I'm a little confused. So we're going to later hear him speak, and then he's going to, of course, contradict himself.
Talking about high school level drama because I can't stop getting pulled into it. And this entire situation is absolutely ridiculous. It's embarrassing. And it is like high school bullshit. It's like women. It's bullshit. It's like women fighting over fucking shoe colors or some bullshit like that.
Well, pause it. Hold on. One thing. Now, after this video, he's going to complain about how everyone calls him a sexist.
Yeah.
And he wonders why people call him sexist. Stylists to say he wonders why people call him a sexist. He doesn't understand it. That's how tiny his brain is. All right, go on.
It is what it is.
Like everybody's on their fucking period. It's so goddamn stupid. And I have to get pulled into it. I don't know why, but
You're gonna have to.
I watched this go down all night last night with Doomcock being so upset about Ryan having an opinion, and then he decides he wants to pull me into it and other people. And I'm not here to speak for other people. I'm here to speak for me and me alone. And I'm so tired of this shit. Doomcock is acting like a fucking woman. I have called it to go after fans because ultimately, let it be clear. At least I can speak for myself, and I think I can speak for Clownfish TV. I've met them before, and I'm very friendly with them. They're great people. And I can speak for people like Gary from Nerdrotic and Ryan Kennel, and all of my friends and colleagues of Geeks and Gamers and Friday Night Tights. We are fans. We are fans. Doesn't matter if we have 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. We are fans. That's it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I was a fan when I had 0 subscribers. I'm a fan when I had 10,000. I'm a fan today. That's who I am. I am a fan. I am a person that has been connected to a lot of these properties. I watched He-Man when I was very young. Now, I've talked about it. I watched He-Man. I collected some figures. I wasn't the biggest He-Man fan. I was more into G.I. Joe and Silverhawks and Transformers and Thundercats, things like that. But yeah, He-Man, I was very aware of He-Man as a kid.
All right, so the basic gist is that Jeremy speaks for Jeremy. But then with Kevin Smith, he's like, no, Kevin, you're insulting the fans. I'm going to speak for Ryan. Yes, he says Ryan explicitly. He says, I'm going to speak for Ryan. I'm going to speak for Nerdrotic. I'm going to speak for all the fans you insulted with your lying. Now, I'm actually halfway with him because Kevin Smith was caught lying. There's no doubt about that. He claimed to be a big He-Man fan, but he really wasn't. And to give Jeremy his respect, he did admit, well, I really don't know He-Man. So it's kind of like, not quite clear why you're angry then. You're not really involved in this. You're not part of the He-Man fandom. But it's like, I get it. He needs to make money. But it's the framing he does. It's like, no, Kevin, I need you to speak to all of us. Well, wait a minute. If we're going to be consistent, what you should say is like, okay, Kevin, you have a problem with this or that fan. You need to speak to them man to man, or otherwise you're a girl. You're like Doomcock. So there's a little bit of consistency in that, if you cry or something, you're a girl, and that's bad to him. All right, I guess. But then there's not a consistency because, quote, the cure is, oh, you need to speak to all of us. And it's like, well, wait a minute. With Doomcock, you're like, Doomcock, you need to speak to Ryan. You need to handle this like a man to man. Speak to him. Don't talk to me. So it's like, okay, well, which is it? Is it an individual thing? Is it a group thing? Which is it? When is it? It seems a little bit all over the place. But it is correct to have some questions about He-Man. So we're going to hear them complain a little bit about what their fears are about He-Man and what may occur with him.
I know nothing about He-Man, guys. So sorry. Like when He-Man was a cartoon, I was a little older. I wasn't into it because I don't know if I want to say my excuse from back in the day was I always thought it looked a little. So I wasn't into it.
Yeah. When I was really young, I followed He-Man a little bit, but I was more into G.I. Joe, Silverhawks, and Transformers and Thundercats than I was
me too.
He-Man. I did have He-Man action figures, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, He-Man himself, and Battle Cat.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't such a fan. So even with the new He-Man toys that are in stores, I haven't bought any of them. Even though they look cool, and there's a lot of nostalgia when I see those on the shelves.
Art tweeted this out. It says this: the war for Eternia culminates in Masters of the Universe Revelation. An innovative and action-packed animated series picks up where the iconic characters left off. After a cataclysmic battle between He-Man and Skeletor, Eternia is fractured and the Guardians of Grayskull are scattered. And after decades of secrets tore them apart, it's up to Teela to reunite the broken band of heroes and solve the mystery of the missing Sword of Power in a race against time to restore Eternia and prevent the end of the universe. Now, when you watch that trailer, looks nothing like this synopsis. When you watch that trailer, it looks really cool, and I think a lot of people dug it. It looks fucking badass, but it's also very focused on He-Man. That's not what this series is. And they know it. That's the fucked up part. They know it. That's why the trailer is that way. The trailer is that way to get everyone sucked into it, to make you think that it's something that you want. And then they're going to fucking pull the old switcheroo, and it's going to be about Teela.
Yep.
The sad fact is that it's been portrayed as a really good He-Man show. The animation looks fucking outstanding.
Yeah, it does, man.
He-Man looks incredible. Skeletor looks great. They all look so good.
Yeah.
Why don't you just make a good He-Man series then?
Yep. As you brought it up, and I'm going to do my first essay video.
Mr. Landon! He can help you. It was his work that created all this. Remember?
What? Forgive me, Logan. I will explain when this is over. Remind me not to ask.
If Kevin Smith has been misleading the fans, by all means, you should be very critical and you should be very angry. But at this point, even with the new trailer, we really just don't know. I mean, it appears that Teela is the lead in certain scenes, but we really don't know. And the only thing they have is the synopsis says this. I don't think they're that stupid to think that the synopsis would accurately reflect any show or movie. Like, for obvious reasons, corporations do not give away the whole plot in a synopsis. So we'll have to wait and see with the He-Man and give a verdict on that. And if Kevin has put himself in a weird situation, well, that's him, and I'll join the chorus of criticisms. But the point is that Jeremy has still been caught. He's been a complete hypocrite in terms of like how he thinks we should handle things. We should handle things man to man. But now with Kevin Smith, it's like, no. You need to handle this as a group. You insulted all the fans, even though he admits he's not a He-Man fan. So it's like, why are you part of this controversy? Doomcock, stop inserting me into this controversy. I'm not a part of it. And with this one, you're not a part of the controversy. Kevin Smith was not addressing you or Geeks and Gamers, but it's like, Kevin, you need to apologize to me. I'm Jeremiah. I make my videos. I make the money. It doesn't matter what they say. Okay, I'm Jeremiah. I play Mario Kart. You need to pay me to play the Mario Kart. That's what the problem is. Why aren't people paying me more money to play the Mario Kart? Doomcock, you're getting in my way. I'm trying to play my Mario Kart for money. I'm not the biggest fan of Doomcock, but I would have to say in this controversy, the one who looks like a little girl is you. It's all a little confusing about what the standard is and who should be applied to. But, that's Jeremy, the little girl commentator at Geeks and Gamers.